Now we're going to get into the actual course registration portion of PAW. We're going to start back on the student portal, and the third link down is InfoBear. You can access InfoBear and know it's InfoBear because of the little gear symbol with the I in it. If you want to open up another tab in a few moments, I'm going to actually have you go into InfoBear and practice logging in. So before you open up that tab, I do want you to see what the login page will look like. You will need your banner ID, which is on your acceptance letter, and your PIN. Your PIN is also on your acceptance letter. It is a 6-digit number based on your birthday. So for example, if my birthday was December 1st, 1997, my PIN would be 120197. Now I'm also going to drop in the link to InfoBear in the chat function. So if you want to just click it, it will bring you right to InfoBear. And I want you to take a few moments trying to log in. Again, your PIN is your birthday, which if mine is December 1st, 1997, I would type in 120197. When you're on InfoBear, you should click on the Personal Informations tab at the top. What I want you to do right now is verify that your cell phone is accurate. It is important that it is your own cell phone number and not your parents, because Bristico will be sending out updates like course cancellations due to weather or important news that all bears should know. So it's important that you're getting that information before your parents. Now we're going to click on the tab that says Students. In order to find where you pick and choose your classes, you need to click on the registration link. So if you want to take a few moments to go back to InfoBear and click on Student, then Registration, that would be awesome. Once you're in registration, I want to draw your attention to two important links. The Add or Drop Classes link is where you will actually be registering for your courses. Now, you're not allowed to register at this moment, but in a day or two, you will be able to go in there and actually register for some of your courses that you need to take. But what we can do right now is look up classes. So what I want you to do is click on Look Up Classes. Once you click on the Look Up Classes link, you will need to select the Fall 2020 courses. So once you click that, it will come up with a box of different type of classes you should take. I want us to practice looking up an Intro to Public Speaking class. So in the box, you will see like in English, mathematics, I need you to click on Communications. Once you click on Communications, you will be able to pick Look Up Classes. And once you're there, you will see a bunch of different courses that are part of the communication department. The one that you should be looking into right now is the Intro to Public Speaking, COM 102. And once you're there, we're not going to go into all this information. We just want you to see that this is what it looks like when you're looking up classes. There are plenty of Intro to Public Speaking classes, and maybe in the near future, you'll be signing up for one of them. So now we're going to discuss DegreeWorks. In order to access DegreeWorks, you have to go back to the Student tab, and below registration, it is Student Records. Student Records is where you will access your degree audit. At this time, you do not have to go here. We just want to explain the important resources that DegreeWorks has to offer. In order to get into DegreeWorks, you will need your username and password that you should have written down at the beginning of the presentation. DegreeWorks is the tool that we all use to track our degree plan and to look up certain requirements in different classes that you need to take for your specific major. Here on DegreeWorks, you'll also be able to see your GPA, your year. So when you log on, it will say that you are a freshman. You'll also be able to see if you have any registration holds. One registration hold that you may have is if you haven't completed a placement test, that will create a registration hold. Also, in the program, you'll be able to see that your major is located there. And if you're undecided, there is not a problem because a lot of our students coming into Bridgewater start off as undecided. You will have that first semester to explore a major path. So DegreeWorks is an important tool. Your advisor in a short amount of time will actually be going with you into what DegreeWorks is specifically, but that is an overview of DegreeWorks. Now, speaking of classes, you might be asking yourself, what classes should I be taking? Within your first 2 semesters at Bridgewater, we recommend taking some first year requirements. First year requirements include an English, math, foundation of logical reasoning, first year seminar, intro to public speaking, like we looked up, and try to take classes for your major. But like I said, if you are undecided, there are plenty of other core classes that you can take to fulfill different classes. Another question you might be having is what specific English class, or what math class, or even what foundations of logical reasoning? No worries, an advisor will be sending out an email telling you what specific courses you should be looking up and registering. And like I said, you will have to be checking your email because in order to know the specific classes, you will have to go on to your Outlook Bridgewater email. Now, when registering for classes, we strongly recommend that you take 15 credits a semester. As much as we love having Bear stay with us, it is important you get the most out of your BSU experience with little cost as possible. That means taking the most credits that we can recommend students to take within a semester. By taking the 15 credits, you will be able to finish in 4 years and save you some time and money while doing so. Here is a blank block schedule of how students kind of design and personalize their classes. There will be a block schedule sent out to you in an email following your presentation. So if you want to take a picture now, great, but you will have access to print out and use your own to design your own schedule. Here's an example of a first year schedule. This student is taking an English 101 class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m. This course is known as an MWF class. M standing for Monday, W standing for Wednesday, and F standing for Friday. The student is also taking a Math 090 on Tuesday and Thursday. This course is a TR class. T standing for Tuesday, R standing for Thursday. This is kind of the different terminology and classifications of classes here at Bridgewater State. I'd also like to direct you to the 11 o'clock to around noontime. This student has made time for breaks. It is important that you add in breaks for lunch or study breaks. It's not like high school. College is very different. You do not have to go 7 classes straight. You are able to space out your classes once you start college, and it is important you do so so you have that time off. Now, this student starts classes around 10 o'clock. So you are able to sleep in if you are not a morning person. And this student has designed their classes that they start around 10. And like the other person, the other example, he or she has MWF classes and TR Tuesday, Thursday classes. So there are a variety of classes that you are allowed to take to fit your schedule and your needs.